here. Just thought I'd pop in, say hello. As promised yesterday, I said that those of you who had requested that cheat sheet from me yesterday, I would call in and just talk a little bit more about it before I send you it. I hope you're all well. Anybody, if I catch anybody live, if you just let me know that you can hear me okay, that would be fab. And also, if you're watching me live, and Philippa's watching, that's good, means we're, and Simone's watching too. Hi Simone, that means that we're working okay. Can you let me know if you can hear me all right, Simone or Philippa, please? Just type, hopefully I'll be able to see your comment. Also, if you're watching live, if you put a heart emoji in the comments, that would be great. It helps to boost the algorithm so that more people in the group will see the video. But back to the topic. So some of you quite a lot of you actually have requested my cheat sheet that I offered in the group yesterday. It's a free sheet. Thanks, Simone. You can hear me. That's good. Always a bonus. So I put together this sort of little cheat sheet. It is just a one-pager, a one-page cheat sheet. How to work out who will pay you handsomely for what you do. Okay. Those of you who've been in my world for a while, which is a lot of you, will know that charging what you're worth is what I am all about. And I know that this topic of finding clients, finding the right kind of clients, knowing what to offer them, converting them into clients once you've got in front of them, and all that topic is huge for women in business. And I also know, and this kind of highlighted the fact that so many people wanted this cheat sheet, because I've offered it in my group, I've also offered it in some other groups yesterday. The fact that so many people want it reminded me of the importance of mindset, because a lot of the people who requested this cheat sheet have been through some of my business programs. Okay, those of you who are in the business boot camp at the moment, you'll know that the niche breakthrough secrets module that we do covers this in a lot of detail. We go into an awful lot of the real sort of nuts and bolts of who to target, who will pay you what you're worth, who's going to really want to work with you, who you want to work with, what you should be offering, what your ideal client's desperate needs are. And we kind of go into all of that. And what tends to happen is, even when people have gone through all that and they've come up with an ideal client, they've come up with the avatar, because we create a real detailed avatar of the person who will pay you what you're worth and who really wants to work with you. Even when women come up with that, there's still this resistance to actually go out and speak to them, or to market to them, for lots of different reasons. Okay, there's a fear of what people will think. You don't want to come across as being salesy. What if you don't know anything about that particular niche? What if there's lots of other competition? There's so many questions that come up around it, but a lot of the time, especially if you're one of those people yesterday who requested this cheat sheet, who is in the boot camp or who's been through the boot camp, you've already probably got a really good idea of who it is you're supposed to be marketing to. Very often there's something else behind why you're not selling to them, right? Either you're not actually going out and targeting them, or you're positioning yourself in the wrong kind of way. So, at the core of it, you have got to make sure that you are putting yourself in front of the people who are willing and able to actually pay you. Not just pay you what you're worth, but pay you anything to start with. A lot of the problems that I see are women who are offering the service they really, really want to deliver a lot of the time. Now, remember, this again is a bit of a problem in itself. A lot of women start from the business they want to offer. They start from the service they want to provide. So they'll very often I'll speak to people who've been on Reiki courses or coaching courses or hypnotherapy courses, because they really like the idea of it, and because they really they like what it does, and they like the idea of being able to deliver it. But if you do that, if you come at your business from this is what I want to do, and then I'll try and find some people to sell it to, you're going to really struggle. And this is why I always come back to niche. I know it's boring, but I'm always coming back to who is your ideal client? What is the problem? What is the dire problem they have that you can help solve? And they're the things you need to learn. They're the things you need to be offering. Otherwise, you can end up with a business offering all these amazing different services and really struggling to find your place, really struggling to find your niche, to find the people who pay you what you're worth. And, you know, I see this a lot, particularly in sort of holistic therapy industry and, you know, and things like accounts, you know, businesses where lots and lots of other businesses offer the same kind of services, and they offer lots and lots of different services, right? A lot of business owners think the more services I offer, the more qualifications I get, the more different things I can give to people. You know, it's kind of like throwing mud at a wall and hoping some of it sticks. That, you know, if I offer all these different things, somebody's going to want one of them, surely. That's kind of how a lot of women kind of approach their business, which is just not the right way to do it. So we start with who is going to really want to work with you and who will want to pay you handsomely for what you do. And that's what this cheat sheet's about. So as I saw how many people were wanting it, and as I kind of was reminded about the fact that even if people know this, even if people work out exactly who their ideal client is and they come up with an avatar, really detailed description of who this person is and where to find them, I know from experience that there's still going to be some resistance to actually going out and finding, whether it's because you don't know where to look for them or how to speak to them in a way that's going to be that's going to build a relationship and not scare people off, or, you know, whether it's you worrying that you might offer the wrong thing and you'll scare people off, or whatever. So I decided what I've done is I've blocked out a day in my calendar in 2 weeks from today, so 15th of July, for anybody who wants to work with me on this. Now, I have called it your custom, I'm going to forget now because I've changed the name of it twice since I decided yesterday, your custom client attraction game plan. That's what we're going to be putting together, right? Your custom client attraction game plan. So once you've got the cheat sheet, and if you work through this cheat sheet, this is going to help you enormously, right? It's going to help you get really, really clear on who it is you are supposed to be working with. But if you want some deeper help with it, if you want to work with me in a small group so that I can get into the nitty-gritty with you and really help you decide who it is you're supposed to be working with and what it is you're supposed to be offering and how to offer it, then you can join us for this day. It's in 2 weeks, 15th of July. Normally, for small group workshops, I charge $297. If you download the cheat sheet, okay, if you opt in for the cheat sheet, you will see the link for a $97 option. So there's a one-time offer for people that download the cheat sheet. For $97, you can come and spend a full day with me in a small group in 2 weeks' time, 15th of July. You'll get all the recordings afterwards as well, so if you can't make all the sessions during the day, that's absolutely fine. I'm just limiting it to 12 people at the moment, just so that I've got time to speak to everybody during the day. We'll see. I might open up a couple more. It depends how much interest we get. But if you download the cheat sheet, you can have that for $97. People who don't download the cheat sheet, they will have to pay the full $297. So it's a chance to work with me, do some brainstorming with other people. Let's just get this down, right? Let's get your ideal client down, what your offer is, where you're going to find these people, how you're going to offer it to them, and how you're going to talk to them so that you can actually get some clients and get some money coming in the door, because that is what I want for all of you. I know there are a lot of you out there who are just struggling with getting some money in to start with. I talk a lot about premium packages and having packages that are worth over $2,000 or £2,000, but I know for a lot of you it's just, how do I get the first ones, or how do I get the next one? You know, I haven't had a client for a couple of months, I just need to get back on the wagon, please, you know, how do I do it? So that's what this day is all about in 2 weeks' time. So if you haven't, or rather if you have already asked me for the cheat sheet in the post that I created yesterday, I'll send a message to you today with the link to get the cheat sheet. If you haven't yet asked for it and you want it, just drop a comment in here. Put a comment saying, cheat sheet please, or something like that, or worksheet, whatever you want to say, and I'll get a message to you and I'll send you the link, and you can get the cheat sheet and you can have a look at that group VIP day and see if it's something that you fancy doing. Just to sort of go back to what we're talking about ideal clients, because I just wanted to highlight something else that I think I learnt probably 10 years ago now, that really stuck with me and really helped me to make more money, basically. What you need to understand is people don't want to pay for things that they need. People will pay more for things that they want. Now, that's a little bit of a mind boggler for a lot of people who start a business, because we kind of think if you offer something that people need, there'll always be a need for it, right? There'll always be a place for it. The problem is, and I learnt this from Dan Kennedy. Those of you who've heard of Dan Kennedy, he's a marketing guru guy in the States, amongst other things. When people need something, if you think about things that you need in life, right? Think about, what do you really need, right? We need toilet rolls, okay? We need bread, water, Wi-Fi. We need Wi-Fi. The things that you really need in life, you will hunt around and pay the lowest amount for. Like, that's just, it's human nature, okay? They're called commodities, right? That's the commodities market is a place where commodities are traded, like, got coal and gas and oil and other kinds of commodities. They're traded and people shop around for the lowest price, right? People will always pay more for what they want, right? My daughter just had her ears pierced, okay, and she needed something that wouldn't hurt her ears and that she could keep in for like 6 weeks, and she just needed some basic earrings that she's probably going to take out and choose some that she really, really wants, because they're always really boring, aren't they, when you have your ears pierced? They're just really basic studs. So in the shop, I basically looked for the lowest price ones, because she's going to take them out in 6 weeks and she probably won't use them again. Maybe when it comes to Christmas, I might want to get her some really nice earrings, although she's 12 and she'll probably lose them, so debatable. But, if I was giving her a gift, say, or if she wanted to buy some earrings for herself for a special occasion, or she wanted something that really looked nice, she'd pay a lot more for them, or I would pay a lot more for them. It's just human nature. We pay more for what we want than what we need. So bear that in mind when you're thinking about who your ideal client is, because there are a lot of people who need what you do. Not all of them will really, really want your help to do it. Right? There's a distinction there. Okay? There's a lot of people who need what I do. There's a lot of people who need to change their results. There's a lot of people who need to change their health, their wealth, their relationships. Not all of them have got a big enough desire to actually invest in changing things, and the same is for you. So that's what you need to, as you're going through this cheat sheet, be thinking in your mind, who is going to really, really want to change this, or why are they really, really going to want to change this? All right. So that's it for now. So just wanted to kind of give you a taste of what was to come, let you know about this group VIP day that's happening in a couple of weeks. Hi Maggie, nice to see you, my friend. And as I say, if you haven't requested this cheat sheet, so it's how to work out who will pay you handsomely for what you do, put a request in the comments below. Those of you who already requested it yesterday, I'll get a message out to you in the next hour or so with the link. But that's it for now. Just thought I would hop on, have a quick word with you, let you know what's happening, and that's it. All right, so if I don't speak to you beforehand, have a lovely weekend, and I'll speak to you all later. All right, bye for now.